Look who's in the studio with us. The music man himself, Sean Daly, Tampa Bay Times, and we're talking Bond.
I love
James
it.
Bond.
When I think of suave, smooth people like James Bond, I think of you. And I said, we got to get together now. Yeah, really cool event. Both sides of the bay this weekend. The FL Orchestra's Pops program is celebrating the music of James Bond, which is like already orchestrated and bombastic enough. All right, so standard song singing. I'll go first. Yeah, I'm a softie. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm going to take Nobody Does It Better from The Spy Who Loved Me.
Nobody does it half as good as you. Baby, baby, darling.
Don't give me that look.
You know what? I like
Carly
that song.
Simon. I know it's a
Carly
great
Simon.
song.
I like that song too because that was when I was a little toddler. That was the first Bond film I saw with Roger Moore.
Spy Who
So
Loved
I
Me.
like that song as well. My favorite has to be Live and Let Die.
Say live and let die.
You could even say that was McCartney's best song post-Beatles ever.
Yeah.
It is, so it has like 5 or 6. Look, I got a Bill Logan yes back there. That's what I live for. It has got 5 or 6 different parts. It's got a reggae part. It's got a big orchestral part. It's got a rock part.
Okay, what's your next one?
I know you hate it. I kind of like Shirley Bassey's Goldfinger.
Goldfinger.
Goldfinger set the standard.
Goldfinger.
Yes, it set the standard for bad Bond music because then right after that you had Tom Jones and
Oh, the Welsh Wonder. I love Tom
I like Tom
Jones.
Jones. I hit my microphone. I'm so upset about this. I like Tom Jones too, but Thunderball, the theme to that, is horrible. And I think Goldfinger started it.
Yeah. It's those overwrought Bond
Just
themes.
terrible. And then she did Moonraker as well. It was just awful. But brings me to one that I think does bridge great music and Bond music and puts it together. I really like Jack White's version, Another Way to Die.
Or someone that you think that you can trust is just another way to die.
You don't like that.
Hated it. Jack White. I mean, as a music critic, I have to. You know, we all like worship at the altar of Jack White. I've let you down. I see it in your eyes. I'll never
I'm
be invited
disappointed,
back. All right,
because
really? Here we go. Not music. Let's get off it.
Okay.
Best Bond all time. Go.
It has to be Sean Connery.
My problem with that is that you and I are pretty much the same age, and we grew up with Roger Moore.
I know we grew up with Roger Moore, but once you started watching Sean Connery, you look at him and he's suave, but he's also tough.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my second favorite, which is Daniel Craig. I think Daniel Craig does an amazing job as Bond right now.
I know. I pick Roger Moore first because I feel like I'm betraying him because I grew up with all
You're
that
not
stuff.
cheating on him.
I'm cheating on Roger Moore.
Do you think you're going to get a telephone call from Roger Moore going, hey, Sean, what are you doing?
I hear he's bitter. He's bitter about Bond now.
How about any other ones that you think honorable mention as far as Bonds go?
Pierce Brosnan, he kind of cut the part, right? He looked good. He looked good. You're not buying it?
Well, no, I'm kind of like mediocre.
Are you
with
more
Pierce
of a George
Brosnan.
Lazenby?
Well, you know, Lazenby gave it up because he couldn't live up to Connery. He didn't think he could live up
really?
to Connery, so he said, I can't do
Right,
this.
that's great. I can't live up to you.
Sean Daly.
I love it. That
Thank you
was
for being
good.
here.
Thank you. I love it.
Goldfinger's awful.
Oh, Goldfinger.
Terrible.